FightHype.com. Jay Arancibia here with Duke Micah and head of Havoc Media PR, Chris Glover. Guys, what's up?
Yeah, good.
All good.
All good,
mate. Yeah.
It's been between me and Chris, it's been months, man. I think the last fight that we saw each other was, were you at the Kovnowski fight?
No, I was in LA for that.
Yeah, I don't know. It might
Danny Garcia.
Danny Garcia fight.
Yeah.
Right. So it's been quite a while. It could have potentially been longer, but we kind of broke the rules a little bit today. We hung out at the gym. Just give us a quick rundown. What do we got going on as far as the Havoc team goes? What do we have lined up for Duke? What do you got?
It's busy, you know. It's great to be back. Getting back in the swing of things in the gym. You know, today was a busy day. We had Edgar Berlanga sparring, Giovanni Scudieri, who's undefeated cruiserweight, Richardson Hitchens. He's, you know, back in camp. I'm expecting to hear something from him soon. Who else we got into? Peter Dobson. You know, he's working away. He's waiting on a date as well. I know Andre's working on that because Andre advises Peter, you know, with Havoc advisory that we've got as well. And then Dukey, we're waiting on a date, but we've been told it's going to be around August for Duke, and he's going to be in a big fight.
Okay.
Yeah, excited. You've been working hard, haven't you, Dukey?
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Working hard, staying in the gym?
Still in the shape.
We saw. Did you happen to catch that fight the other day? I think it might have been in your division between Josh Greer and Mike Pliana. It was the top rank fight.
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you see it?
I studied it a little bit.
Josh Greer was at one point. Was he not a potential opponent for you, or somebody that you guys maybe might have been looking at?
Oh man, I can't. You can't direct nobody. You know.
Right.
Sometimes things just happen. This boxing, everything happens.
We wanted that fight for him.
If it happens, we are ready.
Right. And Chris, you said you wanted the Josh Greer fight for Duke at some point.
We liked that fight. Obviously, he was tied into the fight Jason Maloney, who's someone we work with the Havoc Media PR. I've been working with the Maloney twins and their manager, the Australian boxing supremo, Tony Tolsh, for over 18 months now, and they're great people. But they had that fight lined up, but there was a little bit of talk about it possibly happening with Duke, but obviously Duke's with PBC, so you know that's kind of, you know, Duke's got a great advisor, Keith Connolly, so Keith's got a plan for Duke, and you know, during all the pandemic, you know, he's been staying with me, and we've been training hard, haven't we?
Yeah, sure. We've been working, we've been training.
Duke, you seem to be. I mean, at this point, you are. Do you know where you're rated with each sanctioning body?
Oh yeah, I don't check those things.
You don't.
My own is to be in the ring.
Right.
Because I'm a warrior. So.
But you're at this point. I guess what I'm getting at is that you're getting close to the point to where we're looking at title shots, title eliminators.
Yeah.
What are some of the names? I mean, I know you're a fighter, you're a warrior. It might be anybody. What are some of the names that realistically we're talking about? What's the easiest path?
Right now, I want to focus on this fight, and I think I would like to fight the Japanese guy, and because he's undefeated and he's a good boxer as well. Like,
we're talking about Inoue.
Anyway, yeah.
Yep.
He's a very good boxer, and when you study those guys, and who else?
Well, we got another guy at PBC, Rigondeaux.
Rigondeaux is a good boxer, but if it happens, we gotta do it.
Because I mean, I know he mentioned interest in the Inoue fight. He's mentioned interest in a rematch with Donaire. You know, for that, I mean, we might as well throw your name in the hat for a fight like that. Is that somebody that you've watched even? Are you like really familiar with Guillermo Rigondeaux? His fighting style?
You watch a lot of.
I watch a lot of him, and he's a good boxer, you know. But you know, we have to fight to make the crowd love what we are doing.
Right.
Understand what I mean? And his style of fight and my style of fight. I don't know what to say.
I feel like you were getting ready to say something. What were you getting ready to say?
It's an interesting clash of styles that might not gel on TV because he's very negative, whereas Duke's come forward. He can box, he's a great boxer,
right?
But he's a come forward all action fighter. You never see Duke in a bad fight, so the clash might not be that great for TV. And at the end of the day, these are TV fights. So something like an Inoue fight, or that's more of a fan friendly.
So that's more the fight. That's more the fight that you want to be in.
People want to see. People want to see
action.
Two crackers. Two actions.
So I mean, Inoue is in Japan, depending on because I think Japan might not have had such a crazy coronavirus spike to begin with. Let's just say if by chance we're able to work something out, would you guys be willing to go to Japan, maybe stay there for a little while, quarantine, and work something out if need be for an Inoue fight?
You want to fight in Japan?
Oh yeah.
If you don't care where you fight, do you? You just
I don't care. I will.
He's from Ghana at the end of the day, you know.
That's boxing.
Yeah.
Right. I've been through the amateur. I've been to amateur for long, and I've traveled a lot. So that is not a new thing for me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a new thing for me.
The opponent coming up is still TBD.
Yeah, we've not been given a name yet. Obviously, you know, his advisor Keith and is working. And Andre, they're responsible for getting him the opponents. Keith done a great job with him since he's been working with Keith Connolly, and he's been back active. So we're just waiting for Andre to tell us, to communicate with Keith and just let us know. But he'll be ready for anyone anyways. But he's worked really hard during the coronavirus, and he's boxed everyone as an amateur. He boxed Michael Conlon in the Olympics in London.
Okay.
And it was one of the best fights of the tournament. It was a great fight. So he's not bothered who he fights. Right. He fights anyone.
Well, sounds good. I mean, most guys from Ghana, that's how they are. That's how they get down.
Sure.
Listen, man, Duke, what do you wanna say? I mean, anything on your mind, anything in your heart, something that you want to say to the fans or anybody at home that might be watching? Doesn't even have to be anything boxing related. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, right now, as of now, we were all going through, problems. That is what we are facing in the world now, coronavirus. And I think very soon boxing will come back again. And I'm expecting all my friends back home, fans, I'm still working. I'm still putting my heart to the game of boxing, and I love it. That's my passion. I have to do it myself and to the fans also to love what I'm doing. That's why you can see I post on Instagram, Facebook, so that people will know that boxing is still alive, because people will do it and people will come and do it. So we're still doing it, boxing. We're still loving boxing. So they should keep on praying, because I'm still working to achieve my goals, and I know in future better things will be bright, will come. Because hard work, not math. It's hard work, because all the boxers they are good, but I know I'm great. So I can't wait to meet the future boxers anywhere, and those guys on my bantamweight category. We have to do it so that people will love boxing. The 90s will come back. Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray, Azuma Nelson, Aigbad. I'm from Africa. Ghana represent my country in America, and I know it's gonna come back. Like this fight will be like Azuma Nelson and finish when I'm going to fight
Jet
Finish from Australia. When I'm going to fight anywhere in China, it will be like Azuma Nelson and Jet Finish in China. So I think Chinese people will love boxing, and they will never see a person like me fighting anyway, and they're gonna love boxing.
Hey, you know what's funny, man? For a second, I didn't think you talked at all. We spent the entire day together in the car. We didn't talk no much. I said speak from the heart. You spoke from the heart, and you spoke for 2 minutes straight, and that was it. That was a dope speech, man. Hey, I appreciate you letting me hang out in the house over here, spending the day with me. Guys, you know what it is. I'll be back. I'm always gonna be around.
I want to say one thing, because I'm not good much in the language, but this is not my language. English is not my language. We have my darling language back home in Ghana called Ghana, and I know all the big
words
announcers knows that from everyone from your country, everyone has his own culture, own difference. So please, if I may say sorry that if the way I'm speaking in my English.
No, man, you can't. No. Dude, you came off, that last little speech, you came off good, bro. I got it.
He's getting better.
No. I got it crystal clear, man. He said, listen, if we go out and fight in a way, it's going to look like this. And if we go out and fight this guy, it's going to. I got it perfectly clear. And if they're watching, I think they got it too.
Yeah. He practices his, like, Duke's Day training, reads his Bible, practices his English, watches boxing, speaks to his family. That's his day. That's what he does. Everyone eats rice. Likes rice.
Discipline.
Eats a lot of rice, A
lot of rice, a lot of cornflakes in here. You guys like cornflakes, no?
Yeah.
That's Andre. Andre brought them.
Who's eating all the... There's 6 boxes of corn, and the big ones, too. What's going on?
All basically is eating in this house is cornflakes and rice.
Who's this, Dre?
Dre comes over with, like, loads of mad stuff, like cornflakes, bringing, like, goyara, beans and stuff like that. I've only ever had beans on toast, and that's an English thing, so I don't actually know what to do with these beans. We've got like 6 years worth of kidney beans in the house at the moment.
Well, you know what, Chris, man, we were just about to wrap it up, but now that we're here, I might as well ask you. I miss Coach Dre. He had to go out and do something or whatever, so we'll get him the next time.
Yeah.
But I'll test the waters. There were some rumors for quite a while Sergey was going to be the next guy for Canelo. I feel like those things have kind of died down a little bit. You have any inside information, anything that you want to share that you might know?
No, to be honest, like, I found out, I was a bit disappointed because I like getting the inside scoop on what's going on, and I found out on the internet it's like Derevyanchenko could be next for Canelo. I found Dre, I was like, is this about? And he went, yeah, it might be happening. I was like, oh, cool, interesting. But since then, we've not really heard much. I'm just thinking with my, like, analytical brain on the business.
Right.
Because there's issues with Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy. Ryan Garcia is part of Team Canelo, isn't he? So, with those issues, coming about, that might have cooled De La Hoya's, jets in regards to pushing a Canelo fight.
Right.
I don't know, I'm just speculating. But I'm just thinking, like, from what I know and how this business works, so...
Well, if you're struggling to get a Ryan fight off,
yeah,
you might struggle to get a Canelo fight off.
Exactly. Well, the thing is like, I know with Andre, when a manager, like, there's all different managers in our camp. Keith Connolly works with us, Andre does a lot of management with us, and then there's other managers. But if a manager comes to us with an offer, even Andre as a trainer, not in an advisory capacity, will still advise the fighter or the manager whether the money's good or not. So I won't name names, but in the past, managers have come to us saying we've been offered X amount for this fight, and Andre's turned around and gone, nah, I ain't taking that. So, he needs more than that. Oh, we're not taking the fight. So someone like Eddie Reynoso could turn around to Ryan Garcia and say, nah, don't take that. So then that creates a conflict between Eddie Reynoso and Oscar De La Hoya. And then Canelo's obviously going to stick by Reynoso because they're family, basically, aren't they? So that's how things could all interlink. And I'm not saying that that's true, but that's a hypothetical situation that could easily be a reality.
Do you think that Sergey was offered a dollar amount, or there was just
talks? I think there was talks, but I can't say whether there was or wasn't because I honestly don't know. But obviously, the information must have come from somewhere. And Andre did seem to think that there was a possibility of the fight, but I've not heard anything for like 2 weeks on it now. So I know Sergey's back training in the Ukraine. He's in the Ukraine at the moment, and he's back training there. But one of his coaches, Sergey Konchesky Jr., we call him Sergey Jr. Sergey Jr. is back over here now. Don't know how, but he is. So he's back over here. So obviously that was initially to start preparing Sergey for camp. There were plans in place. Dre started looking into plans for camp for him. So
can he get over here?
think so. Yeah, he's got P visa. So if you've got a P visa, you can enter.
Right.
That's how the Maloney twins got in. Because
Okay.
they're obviously on ESPN soon. So, but they got in but you've got to have special permits and stuff like that from governments
Right.
to get in, and you've got to do certain amounts of quarantine. And I think once you get in, but that's what I don't know what the style of Sergey as a person. Really, very nice, very nice man. So I'm excited to see him fighting, and he's one of the best fighters to watch.
I mean, I feel I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and we were talking about like guys that are owed another big fight, you know, and I think that Sergey was the one example that we said this is a guy that like he could have won the Danny Jacobs fight, you know. Triple G fight, if he doesn't get hit in the back of the head, doesn't get dropped right there, I mean, he probably should have won that fight straight up, right? But let's just say if that doesn't happen, you know, he wins the fight.
Yeah.
I think the fans with Sergey just feel like he's due. They owe him another one. You know, that he's owed another one. You know, and I think that
I'd like to see him fight Charlo.
Right.
That's the fight I'd like, because I want to see Sergey as a world champion. But at the end of the day, you know, Floyd Mayweather said it best. Belts just gather dust.
Right.
What would you rather have, a $5 million, $6 million payday, or a belt?
I'll take the $6 million.
Yeah, I'd take the $6 million myself. You know, you can go and buy a lot of, you know, you can go and buy
Gucci
belts, Louis
belt.
Vuitton belts.
Right.
Yeah, you can go and buy plenty of them with that $6 million. So that's how I'd look at that. You know, from a business, and like I said, he's advised by Keith Connolly, who's arguably the best advisor in boxing right now. So, you know, Keith does a great job with the fighters. So I assume he'll be getting Sergey a great opportunity, whatever it is.
So we gotta. I mean, I'm gonna come back like in a week or two.
Yeah.
Closer to when Edgar's getting ready to go. God willing, I'll be able to do it. But we're gonna have to corner Dre this next time, and we're gonna. I mean, shit, if we can get Keith too, we got to corner these guys and see what they got, man. What's the scoop?
Yeah.
You know, because I'd really like to see some of those guys in the Havoc gym get going, like some of the Sergeys, the guys that don't have dates yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Belenga's out end of July, I believe. I don't know if that's been announced. So, but Edgar's posted it on his Instagram.
Yeah, Berlanga's he's I think he's the only guy like so far that's like set to go.
Yeah, Josue Vargas, who doesn't train with us but he's around us. Josue Vargas he's at the end of June as well. I think he's down training in Florida right now.
Right.
Josue Vargas out at the end of June, and then obviously Dukey's going to be back in August. And we've got a few big things coming up in the gym that can't really announce yet, but it's going to be, you know, some really big things with Havoc as an entity, you know, from an advisory standpoint, because obviously I do a lot on that side of things, working with Andre, and the media is growing all the time. You know, we're getting more and more fighters coming to the gym. You know, it's a great time. Like we've made use of this the pandemic. You know, the time that we've had.
Right.
Today's really put it to good use from a business standpoint. So I've tried my best to do what I can and to improve where I'm at, and also improve where Havoc's at. Everything's been good, yeah. You know, and obviously, and I don't know if you've seen, but plenty of people seen that been helped train the boys as well, especially been working with Dukey on the pads, and that's giving me an education because I'm learning from him.
Right.
You know what I mean? By me padding him, it's making me better as a fighter, because I'm seeing what he does and picking up on things, you know, subconsciously. You're learning. You know, when I came back to the gym the other day and people were saying, like, you look like you've really improved. And I've barely trained, I'll be honest with you, I've barely trained through this pandemic.
Yeah.
I've put on weight and everything, but I've learned so much from him. And, you know, and the other boys we've been working with, like Ivan Golub as well, he's been coming to train with us as well. You know, he was on the WSB team with Lomachenko and Usyk. So, you know, training with these type of fighters, you learn so much, you improve subconsciously, you know. It's been great, we've really used the time well, so I'm excited for the rest of the year, and, you know, like, it's great to see boxing back as well with Top Rank. Top Rank are doing a fantastic job, you know. Big shouts, you know, big props to, like, you know, Evan doing on the media teams, doing great work, Evan Korn, Ryan Green, and obviously, you know, Brad Goodman works so hard with the matchmaking, and Carl Moretti and Bob Arum steering the ship, Brad Jacobs, Bruce Trampler, they just do an amazing job. And I get to speak to people like Carl and Brad on a regular basis, so to be able to learn from, I was on the phone with Brad for 2 hours the other day, so to be able to learn from people like that about this industry, it's a fantastic education. You know, it's so yeah, I've been using this time really well.
Hey man, once again, yo, I appreciate you guys having me here. I'll be back soon, and we'll continue to work, man. We actually have some plans too for being a lot more active in the gym and just trying to kind of cover those guys, the guys that need to get the shine on them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, man. But once again, thank you. Thanks a lot, Duke. Thanks for your time.
Thank you for coming, and like I said, big shout out FightHype.
God bless.
You know, Jay, you know, you for me, one of the best interviewers, if not the best interviewer on the East Coast. Always fair, down the middle, straight down the line, and you know, you're always welcome in our gym. You know, we love having you, so, and we're very grateful for you taking the time out to come to the gym. So, you know, you're welcome all the time, mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Up
guys.
the toffees.
Yes, sir.